The episode begins with Line saying that she hates demons because they're deceitful. She hates spirits because they're creepy. She hates mythical beasts because they're barbaric. She hates celestials because they're stubborn. She hates humans because they're weak. And she hates herself the most because she's made of all those things. But Kai was the only one who wasn't afraid of her, who didn't hate her, who embraced her. We see everyone heading off, putting all their efforts together. The Ursa Federation rebel army is heading towards the government plaza via the underground passage to strike. While the main forces keep the demons occupied, they'll free the captives from the basement and defeat Vanessa. Since Gianna is the one commanding, she believes it will succeed. The only thing she's worried about in this plan is that they're the assault team to defeat Vanessa. What are they expecting them to do with just the 4 of them? Kai tells him they're the only people he can trust to be his backup. Line tells him not to worry. She's strong and probably won't lose to anyone but Vanessa. If she has to, she'll self-destruct and take Vanessa out with her. Ashran is worried as well. They don't know what kind of state the government palace is in. Plus, won't the demons spot them, moving in large groups like they are? Kai tells him no, demons are sensitive to magic, but humans don't have magic abilities, so it should be harder for them to notice everyone. If they do manage to defeat the demons, they'll be the talk of the world. They'll be praised, and maybe even be handsomely rewarded, you know? Vanessa tells everyone she commends their trust in joining him at this place. There's no doubt that their loyalty and bravery are the hope for humanity. He's sure some of them may be concerned due to the short preparation time for this operation, but he wants them to remember how many years they've been fighting. It's all been preparation for this very day. The time has come to strike back. Everyone rushes forward and gets intercepted by some demons. The demon starts an attack, but Kai jumps up and destroys one of the magic circles, then buries his sword into the demon, before firing another shot. More demons appear from above. Kai looks towards Line and fires a bolt bullet that clears out the sky. He tells the group that that bullet is manufactured in his world to combat groups. Kai tells Gine that he's going to look for Vanessa. He'll start on the top floor on the north side. Gine gives the groups their assignment. Group 1 is perimeter control. Group 2 will quickly rescue the prisoners underground. Everyone else will be heading up the emergency stairs on the south side. Falun talks to Kai about that bullet he shot earlier. Kai tells her it's his best bullet, but she counters by saying he didn't even pull the trigger. She felt a strange presence from the start. However, Gine interrupts him, asking Kai if he really will challenge Vanessa one-on-one. Kai tells her yes, so they hurry on. Line points out an imp that is summoning a large demon. The demon breaks through and grabs one of the soldiers. However, Falun saves him, telling everyone to go on. She'll quickly get rid of it and catch up. We see Group 1 and Group 2 doing their respective tasks, as Gine rushes into a room. Line warns her about a strong magic attack. Gine gets hit by it, but is fine. There's no need to worry about her. She has a magic item known as the Sacred Light Garment, which they seized from an elf village. When it comes to magical resistance, nothing is better. They'll take it from here. On the next floor, Saki and Ashran are asking if these armbands will really keep the demons from seeing them. Also, how do they work? Line begins to say that she used barrier magic, but Kai stops her, and she tells them a human made it, mimicking an angel's barrier magic. It refracts light and hides them, but make sure they stay close to him and Line. A demon appears before them. Saki is about to fire, but Line stops her, as she activates the barrier, hiding them as the demon passes. Saki and Ashleen's responsibility is to remain by the power switch. Either Kai defeats Vanessa, or if that's looking impossible, they cut the breakers to turn off all the lights and make their escape in the dark. He'll send a signal to time it. They'll be fine here if they stay quiet. No demon should come. As Kai and Line push on, an alarm goes off, which confuses Line. Her barrier should be working. Kai wonders if it could be the building's infrared sensors. A demon confirms it, telling them these human-machine things do come in handy sometimes. The demon notices Rine's wings, such a chaotic and ugly sight to behold. Kai steps in, asking if he's the one who kept the maintenance of the surveillance system. The demon mentions it was Empress Vanessa's wisdom. These human surveillance systems are superb. By all means, let us utilize them, she said. And letting slaves maintain them means no hassle for them. Her Majesty was very pleased by their invasion, and is curious to know why they took this opportunity to commit such a suicidal act. Rine grabs Kai and flies past the attacks, throwing Kai near the stairs. She'll be right behind him. The demons begin to pick up on all the different races' smells coming from Rine, wondering what is she. However, even she doesn't know. All she does know is that she hates them and wants to stay with Kai. If they're going to interfere, then she doesn't care what happens to them. Kai makes it to the throne room. Vanessa welcomes him. We go back to Jine, who is battling against a demon. She goes to stab it, but the demon catches her sword and attacks her with a sword of his own that she's able to withstand thanks to her armor. Jine uses her unleashed form, turning her sword into a longbow of the moon, piercing through the demon. The demon mentions that elven and angelic magic items, if used by a human incapable of magic, chip away at their life force. He goes on to ridicule her, but she finishes him off with her sword. However, as she does, another appears from above, but Fallen saves her. Fallen reports that their subordinates are holding the line, but there's still a limit to how much time they can buy. It all depends on the situation on the top floor. Vanessa asks Kai if he plans to throw his sword away. Any human would be surprised to learn that the strongest demon is a succubus. She doesn't mind making love to him to pass the time. But Kai tells her no. What she really loves is slaughter. Vanessa just laughs, and here she was, thinking of making a mere human like him her slave with one charm. But she wasn't expecting that reaction. Speaking of which, she heard that there's a commander who uses an elven garment within the human rebel army. Is that him? Kai tells her no, he's an outsider. He came from a world where human claims her defeat. Vanessa tells Kai, unfortunately, no world like that does or will ever exist. Kai brings up that he's a human who ended up in this world against his will. The history he remembers is the one where the Great War of the Five Races is long past. Vanessa says fine, which race was it that defeated her? Kai tells her humans, which causes her to burst out in laughter. And just who in the world was it that defeated her? Kai says Prophet Sid, and Vanessa is shocked and begins repeating Sid, Graveyard, Code Holder, Seal, World Reincarnation, but stops herself. For one such as herself to waste time on such trivial matters. Well, it was fun while it lasted. She attacks Kai, but he counteracts her spell and slices her in the chest, but it was an illusion. However, Kai is able to dodge the attack thanks to his sword, which Vanessa compliments. However, don't underestimate her. She uses an attack called Gloria that bursts through the building, then prepares an even larger attack called Explosion Chaos, exploding out of the roof of the building. There's no way to escape death from that shot, unless one is a hero from the four races. And yet, how is he still alive? Kai knows it's thanks to Sid's sword. Rine catches up with Kai, using her lightning attack on Vanessa. She felt the building shake hard and got scared that he might be dead, so she won't forgive her. As Vanessa is asking what she is, a portal appears behind her, and tentacles bind her with something appearing, saying observing unexpected fluctuations from the hero of the demons. Influence from the taboo word Sid, initiating excision by Last Riser. Potential to influence world determined diffusible. Executing zero code, removing hero Vanessa's code from the world. However, Vanessa uses Gloria Sequentia and grabs onto the robot. Did a mere dog of Alfreya arrogantly think it could take her head? Vanessa then uses Scatter and causes significant damage to the robot, causing it to retreat. Kai doesn't know what to say, asking Line if she was really fighting someone like her. But Line tells her no, she was always strong, but Vanessa from her old world wasn't this scary. Vanessa's wound won't heal, but she doesn't care. Getting rid of weaklings before her takes priority. Then the episode ends.